I greet you in Jesus' precious name today. Folks, I was just talking to the camera crew, and I'm a runner, I'm a jogger. I run every morning early, normally before the sun comes up, and I see the glory of the Lord. At the moment, as you can see by the color of the grass and the hay bales, we are right in the middle of winter. And the mornings are crisp and cold, sometimes below zero, 1 or 2 degrees below zero. But the stars are so bright, you can see them like you can almost touch them. And at the moment, we've got a full moon. So I run in the dark, but I can see exactly where I'm going. And often the majesty and the enormity of God just overwhelms me. And it's so quiet. You can hear a few wild animals, a few buck calling, and maybe a couple of jackals and so on, a couple of owls hooting, but apart from that, nothing. And I just say, Lord, you are so amazing, so awesome. That's the word today, isn't it? But yet the Lord showed me that in His majesty and His magnificence, He's also concerned about the individual. He's so concerned about you sitting in that chair, sir. Madam, you are so worried, you've got the whole world on your shoulders, and Jesus just simply says to you, cast your cares upon me, because I care for you, 1 Peter 5:7. Listen to this scripture I'm going to read to you from Mark chapter 16 and from verse 1 through to 8. And I want you to listen to this carefully. Now when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome bought spices that they may come and anoint Him. Jesus was in the tomb. It was after the crucifixion. Very early in the morning, on the first day of the week, they came to the tomb when the sun had risen. Verse 3. And they said among themselves, who will roll away the stone from the door of the tomb for us? But when they looked up, they saw that the stone had already been rolled away, for it was very large. And entering the tomb, they saw a young man clothed in a long white robe, sitting on the right side, and they were alarmed. But He said to them, do not be alarmed. You seek Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid Him? But go and tell His disciples and Peter that He is going before you to Galilee. There you will see Him, as He said to you. And Peter. Isn't that amazing? You see, Jesus knew that Peter would never go to Galilee. Peter was in disgrace. Peter had failed his Lord. Peter was the one who said, no one will harm you, Lord. I'll defend you. I'll be with you till the end. And yet he denied the Master 3 times. In fact, he actually blasphemed. He swore the 3rd time they asked him. And then he ran away, and he was totally defeated. The Creator of heaven and earth, who made all the galaxies and everything in one word, said, tell Peter I'll see him there too. In other words, Peter, I've forgiven you. I want to say to you, you might be sitting in your house, in your room, wherever you might be. You might be in a jail cell. You might be in a hospital bed. And you think that God has forgotten you. No. He knows your name. He knows how many hairs are on your head. And He says, I love you. I died for you. And I'm coming back for you one day. Just remember to believe. So may God bless you as you consider the enormity of God, and yet how personal He is to the individual like you and like me. May God bless you until we meet next time. Goodbye.
We trust that you have been blessed by today's message. For more information, please visit angusbuchan.com.